from the Navy,
Yeah.
the Korean Navy. And I walked through their radio room where they had radio operators.
Mm-hmm.
They had little booths lined up. There was 50 of them with an operator in the booth with one of these receivers.
Really?
And their assignment was to operate the codes, operate the voice, make communications with the other end for military exercises.
Hmm. That's something.
It
Huh?
really
So-
is something.
I found this on the
Excited to see
internet.
that, huh?
Found this on the internet and went and picked it up. And got it working.
Which one?
This one?
This one here? Yeah.
So now I've got a receiver and an intake transmitter.
And what decade was this from? The technology, anyway.
About the same.
About the same, 30s, 40s.
It's got 26 tubes in it.
Does it really? Wow. Wow. Let me see. 26 tubes,
Yeah.
and were they all working? Or did you
Yeah.
have to replace them? Of them?
No, they were all working.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Okay, so now I've got a transmitter and a receiver
And a
The,
modulator.
and a modulator down here, and a power supply down here at the bottom. Runs about 3,000 volts.
Yeah, you never want to touch the coil or capacitors or transformer ever, because especially the transformer, but they all do. They hold energy. You know how the transformer works, induction.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it works, magnetic.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That is so cool.
What I had missing then, before it became operational, was a preamplifier for the modulator. The modulator required a certain level of modulation in order for it to work, which I didn't have. I didn't have the preamplifier to replace the modulator. So
Let me know if I need to move.
this is interstage modulation that feeds microphone audio from the microphone to the amplifier. That's a public address amplifier or a guitar amplifier.
Oh.
The gray one?
The one that's lit up.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's a preamplification.
So we've got microphones and a preamp and a modulator that feeds the power supply and transmitter.
Got you. Got you.
Now I need a microphone rigged up.
Wow. That's cool looking. That's from a lamp that looks like it's from an old lamp. This part right
It
here.
is, it
It's
is.
from an old lamp, isn't it?
From an old disc lamp.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you built a microphone using a pill bottle
Yeah,
because it's an insulator.
yeah.
That's cool.
That's
That's
pretty.
so cool.
So I got that working. So I was able to speak over the microphone.
Uh-huh.
Did you get those jeans?
Fire up this,
Creativity ones, I know you.
fire up this preamp
Uh-huh.
or guitar amplifier, and feeding that is the microphones through another amplifier.
Is that a guitar preamp?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
What year is that?
the preamp.
Mhm.
Probably 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a microphone workstation, that little box right there. Microphone feeds into that box. And that box feeds it to the preamp. So now to get the radio part on the air, which is this section here, into the antenna.
You start with a filament voltage and then go to that. Or do you have to tune it? Or is it pre-tuned?
No, that's the modulator section. This takes the audio and puts it out over the radio part.
Okay.
But
And when you tune, you want this needle down to 0, right?
That's
As close to
modulation.
0.
that's modulation indicator. The louder you talk, the further the needle goes over.
Oh, okay.
This gives
Okay.
you a way to monitor it, keep from overdriving it.
I got you. And how high do you want? What's the max you want to drive it?
I'll run it 3/4.
3/4 in the milliamps.
Yeah.
Now, did this replace this? Is this working or?
That's the RF output. To,
Okay, the
it's
plate.
tuning for the radio output.
Plate modulation.
That's not a modulator, it's just an indicator that you use to tune the RF amplifier.
Okay. So not only is this a modulator and transmitter, and power supply, but it's also your power amp, right?
Right.
Right. So you have all that built into one.
Now to get the power amp on frequency, it uses a crystal oscillator. I've got one of those plugged in here.
Did you have to find that?
I had to buy several of them, and they're up there. There's about 6 of them.
Is there? I'd like to see one sometime. I'll look at it. I'll get it down.
I got one of them plugged in here.
Can you see it from the top?
Yeah. That's one plugged in right there.
This right here?
The gold looking chassis.
The dome looking chassis.
The gold looking chassis.
Oh, the gold looking chassis is your oscillator?
Yeah,
Okay. And it's got crystal.
exactly.
It's got a crystal in there that's been honed and shaped, correct?
Yeah, and I got 2 of them. We got one over here and one over here.
Is this one in operation?
No,
Okay. That's the original? That's the original oscillator that's not in use? And you had to find this one?
yeah.
Got you.
Now this signal comes from what I call a VFO, variable frequency oscillator.
Mm-hmm.
It puts it on the right radio channel. So when this is fired up and transmitting, you got a signal going out on the radio channel.
Now the VFO is radio in your car, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, right? So that's what the crystal oscillator does.
Right.
And it's also called the variable VFO frequency
Variable frequency oscillator.
oscillator. Yeah. And oscillation means it turns. The meaning of oscillation, is that right? Or what does that mean exactly?
The oscillation is radio signal that, puts the, radio channel on the air. It amplifies it to 300 watts and puts it on the air. So now I've got a signal going in from this cable here.
Okay.
Going into here, coming from that machine over there, the blue box.
Mm-hmm.
The blue box is a digital to analog converter. It takes a signal from this little box here with the microphones plugged into it. So that puts me on the right frequency.
That's your Flex 3000, right?
Yep.
And you do that because it's digital. You can use a mouse and keyboard to operate that
Yeah.
instead of what? Instead of using a dial or a manual dial, correct? Or no?
Not exactly. The blue box is in use to drive this radio, then that amplifier is not in use. That's also a 300 watt amplifier, but it's different than this. This is an analog station. This is a digital station that gets converted to analog. So I can take this off the air, flip a switch, put that one on the air, and that on the air. I still have 300 watts.
But that's not 300 AM watts, though, is it?
No,
No. It would be a fourth of that.
sideband.
A fourth of that. Oh, you're talking about sideband.
Single sideband. So this is an AM analog transmitter. This is an AM analog receiver. And that's a digital solid state transceiver that works with that to do the same thing that does.
But for sideband.
That's for sideband.
Sideband is a portion of the full AM, correct?
Yeah,
Sideband is a portion of the full amplitude modulation
Sure.
band, AM band.
to get all this hooked up and working, I've got cables plugged in all over the place.
Do you? Is it not connected up right now?
No, it's probably connected. I probably have to go in and make some modifications.
Have you operated out of here? Have you operated out of this room before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought you had.
So to monitor the functionality of this output, I've got a scope.
Oh, the oscillating scope?
Yeah,
You got it on right now, you do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that measures the width of your modulation?
yeah.
Okay. But it measures it vertically, right?
Yeah. I feed a signal into this microphone box.
Where's your signal generator? What's your signal generator? And don't you have a separate signal generator for this setup?
Yes, you're talking about modulation or the RF?
RF. Because you already said this was your modulator. So.
Variable frequency oscillator, VFO,
Okay, that's your exciter and that's your
It's the
signal
exciter.
generator?
is the exciter,
Okay.
and it feeds this VFO here.
Okay.
These are also called VFOs.
Right.
This is a military equipment. That VFO is
Amateur.
a new version.
Yeah, because the military uses the digital as well nowadays, right?
It didn't, at the time that these were on the air, it didn't have,
We didn't have digital. It was all analog, right?
you know.
You're excited to get to see that, huh, Jay?
Yeah, and look at this plaque. Oh, I wanted to show Stacy that plaque. Republic of was it ROC? You can't see it from here.
Yeah.
That was a Collins radio customer
That's cool.
for.
Republic of Korea?
Customer in,
Oh no, it's
that was,
Taiwan.
that was Taiwan, I think.
Yeah, Republic of China, Taiwan.
Yeah.
And what about this? What's the story about that picture?
Those are cards that are sent out to the station that was in communication with another station. The other station sent me some cards.
Was he operating out of that plane?
Yes, it was.
That's cool. That's an antique vintage. What kind of plane is it?
B-29.
B-29.
Mm-hmm.
He was flying it recently. I mean, in modern times, and operating as an amateur.
I was on the air one morning. I just turned it on, and there he was, talking back to his base station. His base station was being fired up. A local airport. Can't think of the name of it now. Anyway. He was in communication with the local airport, his station aboard that airplane. So I tuned in on his frequency and fired up my radio and called him when he paused. Gave him a call. He heard me right away, answered me, and I asked him what he was doing. He said he was getting ready to take off and fly to California to attend an air show.
From here.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is cool.
That is cool.
And I told him, I said, well, let's see how long we can stay in contact. So he stayed on the air and I stayed on the air.
This is an AM mode or sideband?
AM.
AM.
I stayed in contact with him until he got to El Paso.
Oh, really? Okay. So, okay. And that was based on your antenna, what your antenna was able to do?
Yeah.
Because he would be able to, being in the air, he would be able to go further with his antenna, correct? What band were you on?
40 meters, 7 megahertz.